Hey there, I'm the 2K MC, and I want to tell you about everything going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, rush home from your Valentine's Day date for some 2-on-2 action. Win 4 games in a row and you can walk away with exclusive Rush apparel, VC, and more. On Wednesday, head to the cages, because all day long, you can bounce your way to double rep. And for more weekend action, be sure to check out Gold Rush. In this leaderboard event, all VC 1 and ante up will be used as your score.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At shooting, Karis LeVert.
Shooting guard at 6'3" inches, number 11, Avery Garland. The other guard at 6'3" inches, number 7, Goran Dragic. Man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 13, Bam Adebayo. Forward at 6'6" inches, number 22, Jimmy Butler. Eric Spoelstra is your head coach. No, Miami Heat.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlow with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A special... And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David?
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so. But at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was.
Thank you, D.A. And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well,
and he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Outside, Lamb. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And Lamb drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hero passes to Robinson. Adebayo down low. He's against Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Just 4 to shoot. Well, on your highlight reel, Shaq, so many incredible plays, but if you had to select one play that you'd call your favorite, do you have it?
Glad you asked me that question. My favorite moment in Orlando was going coast to coast in Orlando.
Yeah, that's right.
When I dunked on Dave Robinson in the All-Star game. When I destroyed the rim at the Meadowlands. So
I was thinking of the alley-oop from Kobe when you guys got us in Game 7, the year you won your first title. That was a play I didn't like.
Well, you should have rotated on defense then.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Adebayo passes to Junior. Here's Achua. Pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The pump fake and then the contact. Junior putting the defense in a tough spot.
Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Junior. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class.
Cobb's checked in for Hero. The Pacers also with a sub. Warren's checked in. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It seems like we're in an era of tandems in the NBA. Teams with at least 2 great players. Shaq, if you're selecting a pair to start a team with, mix and match however you want, who would you take?
Definitely got to take the Greek Freak, and I'm going to take Luka Doncic. Because they're superstars already, but they're still entering their prime. Give me those 2, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for me, Luka, no doubt about it. It'd be interesting to see how those 2 would play together. I wouldn't mind pairing Luka with a guy like Kawhi, though. That could be kind of interesting.
Luka with anybody would be interesting.
That's a great point.
Basket counts, and it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
50 seconds left to play in the first. And Warren, here we go.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
The dunk by Achua.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Count that one. And this, the first action for Junior in the NBA. A lot, Greg, to like about the future for this young player.
All the hard work and grind that Junior's put in his whole life, it's all led to this moment. Without a doubt, this is something he'll never forget.
Now, here's Achua. Be right on him. Misses the layup. Holiday up top. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early. So they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Achua. Junior comes in for Cobb, and Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for McDermott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Junior's out there with Hero. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Junior getting aggressive in the paint there and gets his shot off even after getting fouled.
And Junior coming into the NBA from college ball wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
Warren against Robinson. Pulls up, high post. And the shot by Warren, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Pacers trail by 21. Brogdon outside. Outside Warren. With the shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night. Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whatever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. And Brent, a man who never ceases to amaze, Shaquille O'Neal, not only one of the greatest centers in league history, as you well know, but also one of our great personalities on TV covering the NBA on 2K.
Well, never ceasing to amaze is one thing, but the other part, Kevin, is Shaq just flat out always entertains, and it's so great to have him stop by and put his flavor on the game.
Shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Brogdon, right side Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Robinson. And there's the pass to Junior. Here's Hero. Shoots over Brogdon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hero's got 9.
Love to see the pass there from Junior. Get others involved. That attitude is great for the ball club.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Heat running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Some changes here for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Adebayo. Junior comes in for Bradley. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. The Pacers also changing it up. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for LeVert. On the court for Indiana, they've got Doug McDermott, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
And plenty of contact contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And Sabonis drops them both. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Butler makes it off the glass. Butler's got 25 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside, Lamb. 43 seconds left in the third. Brogdon outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Got a piece of it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hey, right here.
Right side Robinson. To the paint. Here's Junior. No good. Good D by Brogdon. To the inside. In the corner, it's McDermott. Indiana again missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat just dominating this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Robinson, Iguodala out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Junior, and it's Nunn in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
no
that long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And Indiana shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Sumner kicks to Sampson. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sampson. Over Robinson. Sampson's shot is off. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about Iguodala's focus on that play? That was amazing. Didn't let the defense get to him one bit.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Back to none. Heat moving the ball around. Leonard dishes to Junior. Good work defensively by Turner.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And here's none. Here's Junior. Sampson pulls it in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Turner trying to free himself up. 90 that time from Leonard.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Well, we know it was a different kind of preseason for this year as the start of the season was delayed. Is that something that... That free throw good from Warren.
Well, he's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Nunn kicks to Iguodala. To the middle. Here's Junior. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's good.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Junior. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon outside. Bucket is good.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Iguodala against LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Fade away. Sabonis, no good. And Miami shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Sampson. Passes it to Bitadze. Good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time